So we're picking up with Dink noticing that Vincent is now walking back from the altar, and Carl left his prey, said something to Vincent, but now he's back to praying. Belle, you notice that Belle has shoes that she didn't. She has boots that she didn't have before, and she's putting them on. So, like I said, you're positioned in the middle of the room, and you look over, and Bozak is playing with a jar of dirt, like intensely. Dink realizes though that, Ashran and Char's out. They're not in here. And then Maeve just left. So what would Dink like to? Would you like to call out to everybody? Considering you seem to be the only one that have realized that Maeve just left the room, and then there's others that have left.
Which way did Maeve go?
It's like out that door. The door you all came in. They went out. The door into the dining area.
Door into the dining.
Are we recording already?
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh. No, he has a boo-boo.
No, it wasn't even that finger.
Oh, not finger, never
I'd
mind.
locked my fingers in like that right there, and
it looked like a cramp at first. So I'm like,
it just rubbed that bone the wrong way. So I'm going to. So right now I can see. I notice that Maeve left.
Yeah, like the doors. She sort of crept through the doors, and the doors you can't see past the doors, but she sort of flowed out.
Okay, so I can see Belle, I can see Carl, and I can see Vincent.
Bozak too.
Oh, and Bozak.
And then of course
Bozak playing with that dirt. I mean,
yeah.
He's weird with that stuff anyway. So, honestly, I'm gonna turn around and do I remember where? Bjorn was placed.
Yeah, like he's right over from you. Like you're on one side and just right over. You all put him against the solid wall. It seemed like the most protective place.
Since he was knocked out yesterday, I want to go check on him. I want to do a check on him. That's my main concern at this very second.
Yeah, all right.
So.
Okay. Medicine check or some other type of check, just to make sure that he's still breathing, or just investigate him.
It's terrible. So. A 10 on a medicine check?
Well, it's not necessarily bad. He seems to be breathing. At this point, it's probably really the closest you've ever really got to be able to check out a Bjorn. You notice that his skin is pale and smooth.
Is it always smooth?
Yeah, he's an Asmar. So and you've probably seen some Asmars before coming to your place. I'd say just logically, it's your through here. You've probably had one employed.
Probably they are keen.
At some people like the wings, but you've noticed that he doesn't seem to have wings that sprout often. I think he sprouted it in your presence once or twice, or the Bajorans in general have done it, but you can't see them at all. Like it doesn't seem to have them right now. You notice his eyes are moving rapidly, like he's in some type of deep dream. Doesn't seem exhausted, just like something else.
Like something's plaguing him?
It's like, well, his mind is active.
Yeah.
It's like so definitely active.
Okay. Well, I wanted to make sure that he's okay.
So it's not brain dead. He's breathing. Doesn't look like there's any type of bleeding. You all stabilized him.
All right. So I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna walk and.
So Vince probably notices you've been over there at that point.
Yeah.
So do a perception, Vince. Let's see if you're more concerned about you see Dink over there checking, or if you notice that other people are gone.
19.
So you don't see anything funny. You see someone looking at, well, funny
I'm
enough,
definitely
someone's
funny.
playing with a jar of dirt. You know, Belle's putting on her boots, which look different, and you notice that of course, Dink is making sure that there's no malice or anything. He's making sure that Bajorn's okay, and then you just sort of look in. Wait a minute, where's everyone else?
Hey, the funniest thought that I have is, what's a druid putting on boots for?
That's an old perception, but they go like it's like depends on what they are. That's a good thing. It's like and using your perception like this through and through, you notice that Belle is dressed. She's sort of got flowing robes. It's not like a druid that you've seen before, like too many druids that you've seen before. She's looks almost like a priest in a way, like flowing robes or stuff. There's not a lot of nature. You do happen to notice that you can't see it from where you're at. She might have there's some dots that may look like a constellation. That's sort of pops in your head.
Very possible, but
And
I don't know her.
You know she's pale too, but of course that's not a surprise. She's really not. She's been in an astral sea floating through the road.
What do you mean you don't know me?
But you don't. He's only known you for a little bit.
Well, I mean, you know.
I know who you are, but I don't know you.
Yeah. And he never met Bellany.
Mm-mm. I don't have a clue. I'm gonna walk up to. Well, I see Carl is having a prayer, so I'm not messing with that. I'll walk up to Vincent. Did you have a weird dream last night?
I did. I had a dream about something being in the altar. And when I checked the altar, there was a silver dragon egg in the altar.
What's your obsession with dragons?
Dragons are cool. So
I'm just collecting them.
So
I mean-
inside your head says, "Kill him, take his gold."
I
He has lots of gold. Lots of gold.
I mean, I can understand from my point of view what the obsession with the dragon is, but that's my point of view. I mean, I watched a donkey and a dragon.
That's Shrek reference.
I mean, and that was pretty interesting, but I really don't see many dragons. So
I'd say that you probably have more just chromatic dragons that come by your type of place. I don't really see a lot of the metallics.
oh no, definitely not the
But
metallics.
I'd say your base color ones are visit your place.
Well, that's kind of the goal with me collecting all of them, is I'm trying to raise them not to be evil and greedy.
Could have fooled me with one of them.
It's still a work in progress. He's a young dragon.
So there's like, this gold smells wonderful. Kill him, take it. It's like, I can buy you another short man.
So you found a dragon egg.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I woke up with this ring.
So you got a ring and a dragon egg.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hanging lower too?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, there's the tip, everybody.
I mean, seems
How
like
tall is Dink?
4'6".
Okay.
On a good day.
Yeah.
On a
We
good
won't,
tip.
we won't count his boots.
Yeah.
I say you have heels. I bet you got like the heels of the time.
Platforms.
The platform type.
Like-
Or was it chunks? What were they used to call in the 90s? They always wore the big.
The chunky heel?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm proud of my height.
He's got like drywall stilts on his feet.
Looks like those guys at carnivals.
Yeah.
It's really,
You've heard of short man syndrome. I definitely have it. But I can back it up. And I can push it.
Anyway, what was your dream about?
Who said I had a dream?
You said two.
You said two.
You did say the words.
Yeah.
You call it, but you said two.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Who said
Am
mine was a
I-
dream, though?
Can I hear them?
yeah,
But you are there.
they're not far. They're enough to do.
I mean, who says mine was an actual dream and not a vision?
Okay, so what was the vision?
Mine was a vision of either I take control and lead us out of this place, or we all die.
That's marvelous. I think we should ask anyone else if they've had any weird dreams and see if they've come true or not.
Now the question is whether or not this stuff is actually real, or if it's this place messing with our minds.
Well, that's why I wanted to consolidate with everyone else, because mine was true. So if everyone else's is true too, then more than likely yours probably is as well.
I mean, I've kept my mouth reserved for the most part.
Just
So
walking up on us.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, I just heard you all talking about dreams. I had one last night.
was
What
it
was
that
yours?
you grew taller?
Well, you see my new boots here? They've helped me grow taller already, Dink. So if that was part of it, it's come true.
Hmm.
But, it was pretty awesome. I met Belny for the first time. She came to me in my dream. And, she said that I can bring light and compassion and goodness here to Ravenloft.
There's another word too.
Oh, nuts, I didn't see
It
that.
starts with an H. Four-letter word.
Oh, I was gonna say harmony.
Hope.
Hope.
I can bring hope.
And about that the time, almost on cue, Maeve walks in and hears the word hope.
Hope you say.
Hope you say.
Well, hi, Maeve. Yeah. I think I'm going to be able to bring hope and light and compassion here. Did you have a dream?
Something like that.
Well, what was yours about?
Supposed to tell them about that?
You don't have to say a word.
Huh?
You don't have to say a word.
You can or you cannot,
You
whichever
can.
one you want.
I feel like this one will shoot me if he knows.
No, so it's your choice. You don't have to share. You don't have to share anything.
Vincent. That was a part I left out of mine. In my vision, I get Belle naked, and we have babies.
That would have been my nightmare, so that's not going to happen.
So let's say roll insight on that.
It better
you
not
both,
happen.
You both can.
Trying to make them
I always wanted to get one shorter than me.
24.
So maybe that wasn't part of his vision. Maybe that was just him.
That was a dream, just
That was
not.
that's just it.
That wasn't his premonition.
Speaking it into reality.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
So it's like big talk for a little man.
Yeah.
I mean,
And you
he's
know a lot
bigger
about
than
him.
her. I mean,
so,
Hope you some midget babies.
So, Maeve,
She's gonna want
what
me
was
before
yours
it's over.
about?
can you
So
have a
Shar
halfling?
came to
Can
me
you
in
have
my
a half-
dream.
halfling?
Shar.
Char. Not to be confused with Char.
Well,
this is what I'm doing slowly.
You
Why
don't know
did-
anything about Char,
put it
I
back.
asked dude about him though.
but you don't like.
Well, in just the context clues I've seen from what y'all are doing with your little medallions, I don't like it.
So that's good. But
Shar came to you. What did Shar want?
So
It's glowing.
She just
It's a glowing.
she told me to be friends with Dinky.
Oh, well, I think that's a good idea. Maybe he'll stop wanting to have my babies then.
Maybe.
I'm at like half draw right now.
after all, Char walks in, like he he looks completely refreshed, and it's like he stands tall and proud. So, Char hungry. It's like Char ready to move forward.
Does he look any different?
Yeah, it's like his armor looks different, even though it's still light. There's not a lot, but it's more black and purple hues.
I love the new armor.
So
Char, where did that armor come from?
3/4 draw.
Char finds purpose, and purpose is to help you all. It's like and not look back. So may I introduce my lady? So do you two step out? Do you step out of the way too?
Sure. And have I ever seen this person before?
No, you see probably one of the most beautiful women that you've ever seen. That
She
is
wearing
like
purple?
got a black and purple hue on her skin. Her hair is raven black. She carries a great sword. She has armor the color of night that sort of shimmers and absorbs.
Full draw.
Char? Who is this?
So Char takes a knee and bows his head. Char, savior. So it's like make Char strong again. Clear Char's mind. Fix Char.
Okay. And who is she?
So the lady in purple and black steps forward. She takes her sword, the entire thing off, and hands it over to Char. So she is unarmed. She walks up and she says, "Greetings. My name, which has been long forgotten for over 500 years, is Char. I am the conqueror of sorrow, the belittler of loss, the one that can take sadness."
So you now possess Char?
Now, I possess Ashram because she has given me her vessel.
So what did you
He
do?
gave you his vessel.
Yeah.
He.
No.
He.
Yeah, he.
It was like just a statement.
I know.
I mean, so what did you do to Char?
So Char accepted my help, and thanks to Ashram and Maeve and Char.
So now there's 3 people following you here?
So because of them following and because of them helping, it has given me a voice.
So are you actually here, or are you just...
It's like I am not here. I am just here to communicate through Ashram.
I walk up and try and stick my hand through.
Oh, well, you're going. It's like you're.
It's over there.
You're. It's like she's real.
I mean, she's actually there.
She is possessed. So Ashram for now, and is taking her form.
This body.
look at Heather waving.
Yeah. Yep. So
This body looks like Char, but is
it's
Ashram.
Ashram for now. So
Because we're still in the future, right?
we're way in the future.
So that they could, what I just sent to you, they could tell us what happened, right?
Like I said, you can ask that directly.
I mean,
I don't trust her.
So why? She's done nothing wrong.
I don't like her or her little entourage.
or her little entourage.
I'm telling y'all right now, y'all come near me with, and I'm saying this in game, if y'all come near me with one of those medallions, I'm going to shoot you in the face.
So you've done nothing but help people.
Right, I take away people's
Yeah,
sadness.
so it's like she has done nothing to hurt anybody. She saved Ashram.
Well, that's everybody else's opinion. It ain't mine.
So Astron was lost and a captive and a slave. She free.
Do you
So-
just like
so-
slaves?
So Shar senses your doubt.
Oh my goodness.
So
Scotty.
and says, I see that you do not believe my intentions, but understand this. A dead goddess's intention should be believed when she has been brought back from the prefaces of nothingness of the astral sea. Have you all not also been blessed by those that you believe in and the gods and the thoughts that you've thought about? By you coming to this place, you have brought your own hopes, beliefs, and gods back to life for the first time in 500 years. So even though their voices are weak, their voices are still here. Even I can hear voices of your all's other gods. Because for the first time we may speak. While we are weak, we have a voice. Astron and Maeve have been hearing my voice very weakly. But the more that they have grown, the more that they've been able to grow. I know why you are here, because Astron has shared his thoughts with me. You must get back, must you not?
Yes.
It's like,
How do we get back?
I can help you. It's like,
Yeah, Ashton said that when we came here.
and because her and Maeve have been following my will, you have granted me enough power that I can help you.
Him and Maeve, not her.
Ashran.
No, Astron.
Male Ashran.
Male.
Yes.
Okay, so
Kind of a grab bag at this point.
No.
We're
Yeah.
not sure
Well,
what
she's a he, like he's a she right now. So
yeah, he's a she, she's a he, and
I've been transformed.
and everybody's just an it, and
I
it
had the
doesn't matter to
surgery.
me.
Yeah.
So
You're like,
yeah, I
you're
don't,
like, my penis is gone.
I don't care either way. So
No, so she looks
Okay.
like a female. She might be a female. Oh, anyway.
so how are you supposed to help us? Because it looks like we are in a place that we really don't want to be. I mean,
So I do not want to be here. I have no domain over here because no one here has ever been able to be exposed to my power. Just like your little goddess there, pointing towards you, has never been here either.
no, I mean, there's not much of anything around here for my goddess.
Yes.
I mean,
And of
but
course,
I know a good way for me to get her here, though.
it's
and-
like what you all need to do is to break Strahd's balance and hold of this place. He has been the only power of control in this world. I was sent here at the end of time, and I was ripped apart at the end of all things, and my body has been spread across the land.
Okay, so how many pieces are there of you?
So
And why are you able to talk to us in corporeal form like that?
because Astron gave me corporeal, she
Okay.
gave me a
Well,
voice.
Well, I mean, being ripped apart, I would think that you would only be like a part of you able to be corporeal. I figured maybe your mouth.
So it's just the same. It's basically, think of it as just it's a polymorph into.
Okay.
I mean, she is a god.
Yeah.
I-
So
I'm- But you
she-
never
she-
know. I mean, everything is.
Yeah. So, but she's like, it's not like I can maintain this. I'm using Astron's. I'm using his magical energy and his faith in me and the faith of this trio to be able to tell you what you need to do to free me, and in turn freeing me frees you to go back to where you want to go.
I mean, I don't like the idea of helping somebody that is so dark. But
What's wrong with the dark?
So if we help you, and you send us back in time, that gives you domain 500 years ago, correct?
I had domain 500 years ago.
Okay.
But I would prefer this to never happen.
Well, as would we.
So we are aligned.
Who are you going to side with in the blood war?
So I care not of the blood war. So it's like the blood war serves me many ways. So, but that is between lesser beings, the demons and the devils.
So
Like,
you have no quarrel in it.
It doesn't have anything to do with my church. So like, I take away the pain that is caused by this.
Okay. So, saying that, I'm going to reach down to my ring and I'm going to summon Lil.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. So, where's she? I had her here. I hope that enjoys. There's the.
You actually got the figure instead of the
Yeah, I just broke out the figures.
Instead of the skinny mini.
instead of the plastic acrylic.
Yeah, it's somewhere. I just figured it right now with this.
So, Lil, Shar says she didn't have any care about the side in which she took in the blood war. In your years, centuries of living, who did Shar actually side with?
So, she's. So Lil sort of looks. She wouldn't side with either. She used us as cannon fodder for her own gains.
That sounds like something Shar would do.
She cares no. She does not care who wins.
As long as
Some believe she wishes neither to win.
that way the war continues and it's just an endless battle, which is what it's been over the centuries.
Char's like, I didn't start this war. It's not my job to end that war.
No, but you are here against your own will, ripped into, still waiting on how many pieces. You are wanting our help to put yourself back together so we can get back to the past and you can get back to the past.
Well, no, it's like, it's not thing. It's like, she's trapped here. If you all go back, this never happened.
Okay.
So like, you will prevent this. Like what happens to you all happens, but it will prevent. She would never get imprisoned
Okay.
and sent here.
Okay.
So, who imprisoned you anyway?
She said, "I am unsure."
You have to have an idea of something. I mean,
I was transported here when Sigil fell, and when I was here. When Sigil fell, I felt my power drain down, and before I lost all power, as their followers left, it's like Strahd brought one of my followers to keep my spirit alive.
Oh.
He then chopped me apart and spread my pieces across the land, and as the world fell, I just had my one follower. Strahd then turned him into a vampire to keep him alive.
Who is this one follower?
So he speaks to me. So he is a count held in Strahd's castle.
What's his name?
Let's try and so he is considered he was one of my high priests. He abandoned his name. But you may call them so Nightbreak.
Okay. So how knowledgeable are you of the Blood War 500 years ago? Being a god, I imagine you have quite knowledgeable details about it, correct?
Yeah. So I know enough that concerns me.
Can you tell us who is fighting on which side? All of the higher beings, I guess you'd say.
Most of us higher beings do not care about the archdevils and the archdemons and the lords and masters and the proxies, as long as they do not spill over.
Did Strahd fight in it?
Nope. Strahd is neutral. This has always been neutral ground. Even though I created the Shadowfell, Strahd found a way to carve out his own peace and take control of the mist through an ancient dark power that was thought lost to us.
I mean, aren't you technically stronger than Strahd?
I was until I was in his domain.
So kill Strahd, free you. We have a chance to reset.
No, you don't have to kill Strahd. You need
Just
to
kill the follower.
You need to. No, I have followers here.
We just need to find
It's like if
her
you
pieces.
kill all my followers, I go away and you don't get home.
Well, they're their followers, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. like
we're not gonna kill our party.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You was thinking about it.
But if you
Come near me with that friggin' medallion,
if
I
you
will.
kill them all, then she loses her power.
No, I was talking about the one, Nightbreak.
No, you can kill Nightbreak.
But is that not what you want us to do? You want us to
No, we're supposed
kill?
to find the pieces of her, right?
Well,
And
yes.
assemble them.
Yes.
So-
Finding the pieces,
Alright.
I know that. But,
So-
why else would Char tell us about Nightbreak?
You need the blood of my follower to reassemble
There was something.
to reassemble my statue.
That's what I was getting at. I'm like,
So we
to
need
kill
the
it
blood of
or what?
Nightbreak.
Yes, you need
Well,
to
so-
find Nightbreak.
Just
So-
in my opinion, I think we kill Strahd too.
So the
You don't have to. But
I
seriously,
think we should.
You don't have to. You can get out of this without killing.
almost anything.
And he might be pretty hard to kill.
That's
He's a
so
chill.
that's why I was told to take control because I can talk away out of it.
So, because there's be situations where my diplomacy is not good, but I can see you cannot, like, darkness is nothing without sometimes a little bit of light.
You can see that. I mean, somebody that wants the absence of light,
So
and here you speak of light.
Sometimes light casts a very dark shadow. I'm also smart enough to know that I need you. So and you need me. So again, she's telling you that there are pieces of her.
Yeah, and I've asked twice.
And
How many?
I have to get the exact number, but
I'm guessing it's like
I have
6.
I have several parts of her, and when you all are done, it will be a full mini of her.
Oh,
But no, some of these are EDP. Like that. That's why I didn't answer. Some of these I got to cross out because
I was going to say the limbs, torso, and head. That's what I would have figured was 6 pieces.
She did not. She doesn't know how she was cut up. Her follower does.
but here's the problem I see. Strahd turned your follower into a vampire. If you need the blood from your follower, will that not put vampiric blood in you?
That is.
I mean, she's a god.
It's a god.
But I mean, will that not?
She needs a sacrifice.
Will that not affect you?
No, it will reassemble the statue.
Okay.
She needs blood of her follower to reassemble herself. You happen to have a few followers, but she doesn't want you to kill her own followers.
Yeah. So let me ask Shar this then. Let's say we do this, and then you take us back. Do you have the power to get us out of fighting in the Blood War once we go back?
If you signed a contract, she has no domain over those contracts.
Didn't sign a contract.
Marvelous.
So, but under the terms of the Blood War, like, Shar follower are usually off limits. So since she had taken it, that's why I was like, good, he would. could he be like, I get in trouble? Apparently there's a contract somewhere else.
So what happens if somebody signs the contract and then they become a follower of Char?
Contract's already established.
Okay.
So again, like Char and Ashram, you know, well, the modified memory. Technically, it's not them that signed the contract anymore.
Sure, you don't want to touch
It's
my
two-
disc?
I'm not touching that
It's,
friggin' disc.
it's version 2.0.
I'm not touching
You know
your
you want
disc.
to touch it.
I will fight in the blood bowl before
Just
I touch that
touch
disc.
it.
I'm telling you right now.
That's rude.
So your dragon asks, but that might be worth the money. So I think that we could get at least 1,000 gold off of it.
So you touch it.
And there's at least 3 of them here. It's like, you're an awful businessman.
If gold is what you want, I'm sure I can convince Dink to loan me some gold.
He says, bring me out, let me eat gold, and let me eat Dink, and I'll have all his gold. Win-win.
Well, then you're eating the hand that feeds you, so that's counterintuitive.
He's just snack sauce.
I wish I was hearing that.
So you've been told you need to go to the Ravenloft castle. You do not know the way. The Shar's like, there is someone here that does in this building.
Okay, I'm gonna tell her that since there's a good probability that we're gonna have to fight vampires, that we need to know how to fight them.
I agree.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because you all don't know about how to actually put them down. It's like you must destroy the current body, and they will go to their resting place.
Okay.
And once they're in the resting place, you must stake them in the resting place, in their lair.
Wooden stake?
Yes. Now, when they're alive, it doesn't. Staking it doesn't do anything. They have to be in their resting place to actually get rid of it. So,
Are there any known things that are better or worse to fight them with?
So, running water.
Okay.
So
Holy water, maybe?
holy water, but you need priests to do that. There are no priests here. Well, I have a priest.
I'm a priest.
Well, technically Ashran is a priest of her. You know, you're a mage. So but Ashran, he is technically like the start of he's the cleric of her. That she can learn how to make it.
Is there actually running water in this place?
Yeah, there's rivers.
Rivers and
there's stuff, and you all can conjure water too. That
Well,
moves.
I'm just asking.
It needs to be moving.
Is there anything that they're strong against that won't work as far as fighting them?
So they will take your mind.
Okay.
They will take your life force and your mind and make it their own. But also sunlight or extreme radiant light.
Okay.
Just radiant alone is not enough. It needs to be some type of sun equivalent.
I thought radiant was sun.
So radiant is actually moonlight, which is a reflection of sun.
So like moonbeam would be a good one because it's so bright.
To a point.
Okay.
So it's guaranteed to work, but
Daylight would be great.
Daylight. So Bozek's like, I got daylight, man, as he's rubbing his jaw. But she says, some of you and your followers have been granted the ability to create light. It's like, while this makes you a target, it can also possibly weaken or change the tactics of those that you're against.
Guiding bolt. That's another.
That's a good one. So like, have we heard, like obviously vampires weren't a thing, but have we heard like, stories?
Like It's like vampires are very, very rare, even in Outlands. You know, like I'm basically saying, it's like there are things that ate your stuff, but a true vampire is not something that's really got out. Vampires are here.
Okay.
And they've been pretty much imprisoned here and try to kept here throughout the multiverse. So,
Okay.
you know, to you, they're just undead that eat people. But an actual real vampire, it's like you're hearing the word vampire for the first time.
Okay.
You know, you've had demons and you've had monstrosities. They've done all this stuff, but when it comes to actual vampires, it's like nothing about water hurts them.
Jimmy's here.
You have to stake them. Yeah, he said he was.
Well, I mean, he asked me, and I mean,
So, like,
he said Zane's doing homework right now.
I wouldn't like have heard that garlic like repels them or anything. Okay.
No, you've heard not like again, the word vampire did not exist to you.
Out of game, does anyone have a cross of some kind?
Those don't.
Crucifix?
Like holy symbols don't do anything.
Okay.
So I'm actually doing the D&D lore, like that they do have the weaknesses. I've told you the weaknesses since you asked.
Gotcha.
Running water and radiant. Sunlight radiant.
Yeah. So in state, and
Yeah,
really
state.
that's why straw is so hard, because if you don't know, you can kill straw 100 times over, but if you don't get to his actual real resting place and get to his real body,
Yeah,
and
he just
stake
keeps coming
it,
back.
he keeps coming back.
Well, I don't know if
And
it's
no
the same
one-
on that one, but I seen his stat block on that
Yeah,
one, and
and-
he regains HP every turn anyway.
Yes,
So-
but he has multiple ways to get it back too.
Okay, I heal everybody.
All right.
Yeah,
So you've been playing with your jar of dirt.
You may as well pause. Just pause.
Um,
Yeah, because Jimmy coming in, he